Yeah, my name is Jiro, and I was born in Fukuoka here, and it's actually very close from this building. I was born there and grew up till 18, and I went to Tokyo for university and joined some other company in Tokyo. And I came back here 2006, so it's almost 6 years ago, right? And I'm now doing the mainly the main part of my work is the importing the food, especially the seafood like lobsters and abalones, these kind of things. And part of my work is doing producing the pottery, like these things. And Kyushu is actually very famous for not only the art but also these kind of pottery manufacturing. So when I was in overseas countries like Europe or the United States, I felt that I should introduce these Kyushu's pottery to the other countries, the non-Japanese countries. That's why I started this work, and yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, basically my idea is to satisfy the people, and so when I feel satisfied, yeah, that means I satisfy people basically. But actually, when I feel satisfied, it's so yeah, it's when I could design what I'm thinking. I always try to have an image before creating the actual tableware or whatever. So in that case, I have to transfer my image in the brain to the actual tableware. So if I could transfer everything correctly to the tableware, then I feel really satisfied. Yeah, tough part. That's a tough part, actually. Yeah, transferring all the images to the actual things. It's really tough. So I'm always struggling these things. Actually, no. I love to go. I love to go. Why I like to go is I want to see the very vivid color. I love the color combination of Taiwan, like a more vivid color like red or black or green and these kind of things. I like that. And of course I love food in Taiwan, so I like to try that, the real Taiwanese food. Well, yeah, it's really difficult question. I have so many recommendations, but if I pick one of these, then that should be the village of the tableware. There's one very tiny village in the border of Fukuoka and Oita. I think strictly speaking it's Oita prefecture already, but it's in the middle of the mountains. And if you go up to the mountains, you can see only 13 houses there, and 11 out of those 13 family is making a pottery by hand. So it's amazing area. Everything is done by hand, and maybe natural powered machine, like the power of flowing the river or these kind of things. So it's really a nice area. It's called Onta.
My name is Miyamoto Hatsune. My hometown here, Fukuoka, Japan. And my job here is an art project organizer and independent trader, art map producer, and sometimes others. The Fukuoka, for me, the city is easy to live, and because no big trouble, no big stress here. The Konya building, there are many offices here. The office and every room in Konya not supported by major companies or nor some government. Each room's independent style and keep their original style. That is very special. So satisfied is when I can see the new artwork, including lots of energy inside the work. The worst is to neglect, not no money. I feel very good friendship. Taiwan people cheerful and that food very tasteful. Sometimes noisy and loose, but same in Japan. I feel many energy in
Taiwan. I'm Yukiko Miyazaki. My hometown is Fukuoka, and my job is administrator. We are running rental space that is a gallery to hold exhibition and accommodation for visitors and rooftop for private party or live event. We get main income from rental fee or some events. This is fourth year from I worked for here. My job title is administrator, and as I said, my job is promotion and public relation and management of rental space and all small things about running. Many interesting people is gathered to here. That's a good point of my job, I think. Tough point, sometimes very busy. Yes, I visit very short time, but food is very delicious and busy and fun city, as I thought.
My name is Tsuneo Noda. My hometown is difficult to explain. I was born in Kyoto, and I grew up in Shiga Prefecture, and then I moved to Tokyo to study, and after that I came here, Fukuoka, for working. I worked in architect office. His name is Shigeru Aoki, and he is famous as architect, especially the renovation in Japan. Not only in Japan. Now he is a special professor of I forgot the name. Dairen, you know how can yes, that's right. So now he is famous as in the world, I think. And my job is mainly design architecture, design space, and also the design the project. And that means including the not only hard design like drawing and something like that, but also the thinking about the concept and plan, and also the management and budget or something like that. So my job is very variable, you know. And the city size is very good size, and compact, and not so big and not so small. And there's a there's everything for life, like infrastructure. Airport is very near, and port is also near, and not only such urban infrastructure, but also the nature infrastructure is near, like mountain and sea and good food and good restaurant, and also the people is not so warm, they like to accept new people and new culture, but sometimes they're conservative, but I like it. And so such a situation of Fukuoka is very good for creative something, not only the design and art, but also the new business, or like internet technology, or new service, actually there is such a lot of new company here. For example, especially the IT company is nice, I think. One company's name is Nurabo. Nurabo serves the new system of the creativity something in a website. If you use their service on the website, and also me, we can design the same file on the website at the same time, in the world, like that. So and also the other new thinking people is here, So condition and circumstance and atmosphere is so nice for creativity in something. Like in Tokyo or such a very big city, we have to feel being rushed from something, So especially for the creator, we need the time to think, So here we can keep that. It's difficult to explain simply, because before thinking about that, what is such an organization, like managed by the government, or managed by the both government and public company, and so such a situation is different, and also what is art, sometimes art including everything, like designer, architect, graphic designer, fashion designer, and artist. But sometimes art don't including such a other genre, only just the modern art or something. So it's difficult to comparing with other place, but probably our unique point is one is mixed with a lot of genre people. For example, here at Konya 2023, not only the art curator, but also other like me, architect or graphic designer, fashion designer, editor, dancer, theater producer, the cinema company, and a lot. So mixed such a lot of genre of people. And also second point is maybe being managed by the only private budget. This building this building owner is a private company in this area, and there is no money from the government, so we can do anything we want, and we can't be disturbed from the government thinking, But the other point, sometimes the difficult to run, because not every event or every project can make some profit or can make some money. Main income, this our managing system is little unique, or because each place, each studio, each atelier, each office is run by each person who rents the space, So we manage this project as only secretariat, and sometimes planning the event for this, but only just 4 or 5 events in a year. And the other event, we hold, this project holds about 50 or something, around 50 events here. That means that 50 events happened here a year, but only just 4 or 5. That means 10% is planned by only us, And the other event is only just we serve the space to rent, and also the 0.5%, 50% is we collaborate with other team, other outside team, like musician or bookstore owner or other gallery or other artist or other city event or